If you're a musician who is interested in writing songs, or perhaps you're someone who's already started writing your own songs, but maybe you've come across some of the usual blocks, like perhaps you can't work out a great melody, or maybe you've just got the dreaded writer's block. In this video, we're going to be checking out a brand new course from my friend Henning Pauly, and I'm going to be telling you guys how this course can propel your songwriting to that next level. So Henning Pauly has, he's been around a while. You may know him for his gear review channel. He does fantastic gear reviews and he's a really good friend of mine. But before Henning was on YouTube, he actually lived over in the States in LA and he worked as a songwriter and a producer for some record labels. So Henning's background prior to YouTube really is very based in the studio. So while he was out there, he graduated from Berklee University, which is obviously one of the highest accolades you can have as a musician. I believe he graduated with a degree in arranging and producing as well, or perhaps arranging and songwriting. But basically what I'm saying is Henning knows what he's talking about. So when it comes to his background, he has worked with a huge amount of different artists across different genres as a songwriter and producer in his own right, but also he's released a bunch of his own material and he's had guest singers including James LaBrie from Dream Theater and Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. So Henning has worked with some pretty big names and now he's trying to pass this knowledge on to everyone out there. Before I tell you a little bit more about this course, I just want to let you guys know I'm not getting paid for this video. I'm doing this for Henning. He's a good friend of mine and he's not paying me a single penny to make this video, but he has given me access to the course to make this video. And I'm also going to use the course as well myself. I have been writing songs myself for many years, but you know what? I want to be better. I want to write better songs and I want to know how to turn some of those riffs in my head and even the riffs on my hard drive on my phone into full songs. So I'm also going to be working through this entire course as well. What Henning has done though is he set me up with an affiliate link. So there's a link down below in the description, which will take you to the course. If you guys choose to purchase the course through that link, I do get a small commission from the company. This is at no extra cost to you, but that does really help me out as well. So if you do buy the course or you do think about buying the course, please consider using my link down below. So let's talk about the course that Henning has released. This is called the Almost But Not Quite Complete Guide to Songwriting. So Henning has teamed up with his friend Rafael Cano to produce this entire almost but not complete guide to songwriting, which is over 50 hours of education and information. So there's a ton of stuff in here. So whether you're brand new to songwriting and you've never touched a song structure before, or if you're someone who's written songs, but you just want to know how to write better songs, there's going to be some great stuff in this course. It covers everything from the basics of writing through to harmony, through to lyric writing. They go deep into different things like melodies, chord progressions, secondary dominants, rhyme schemes for vocals, how to write good lyrics, what is a word. There's a ton of super interesting content in there that is really going to arm you with the next level of stuff you need to become a great songwriter. There's even some really cool interviews and breakdowns with some existing great songwriters, including Nashville singer-songwriter Aaron English.
Yeah, hopefully you can write a song that's simple enough that it doesn't require that backstory. But if you have that backstory, you can lean into it. Nobody else is going to have anything remotely similar.
Film, TV, and game composer Blair Borland.
10% of it is like crazy, intense people moments where it's like you've got 20 or 30 minutes to show your stuff and you better be friggin' prepared.
Jen Majura, who is a phenomenal guitar player, but you may also know Jen from her stint with Evanescence.
The guitar player that I was working with back in the days, he was like, what the hell am I going to play a solo on top of this? It doesn't make sense. But the chord progression, because it was so odd and so weird, created the vibe of the solo.
And also Nessa Vans, who is a great singer that Henning has worked with on some other tracks.
So you write, you record,
yes, I record
the playing?
The shape, how I play it.
In a WhatsApp group?
Where only I'm in.
On your phone you have like a
yes, I know.
voice recorder, right?
Yes, but don't use it.
This course does have a great detailed lesson plan, so you can follow this through as an entire start to finish guide to songwriting, or you can just dip in and out of different sections as you see fit. This is written with that in mind that you will go from start to finish. There is a plan of lessons, but it's not scripted. It's very off the cuff. Henning and Rafa bounce around on camera, sharing ideas, talking about great, interesting talking points, and sharing their experiences as songwriters as well, which is very important because that really helps you see that they really do know what they're talking about because they've done it. There's plenty of on-camera jokes and banter and even disagreements and even times where they become stuck in songwriting as well. So you can really see this stuff in action, which I think is such a valuable thing on this course.
Now, if you go da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum, everybody goes, yes, welcome.
You come in here and you know what's going on, and all of a sudden there's a guy sitting on the couch going da 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 da.
Great thing to say for an instructor that they don't know what's going
Da
on.
da 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 dum.
The da da dum da dum da dum da dum. Okay, there's no way I can get rid of this mistake right now. So, ironically enough, I just proved my point. You can still get me.
Wow. I would love to pretend that didn't happen, only that I'm the guy editing this, so I'm so leaving that shit in.
Also, I would love to pretend that I deliberately did that to kind of show that totally different spelling can be totally same pronunciation.
Your eyes. It sounds exactly the same, which is why people make that mistake all the time.
The value of this course is absolutely insane. So if you're watching this in the first couple of weeks of this video being published and you click that link in the description, you'll see this on sale for $2.99. Now, if you're watching this after that initial promotional period has ended, the course will have gone up to full price of $449, but that is still incredible value. If you were to obtain this level of information from Berklee College, this same type of course would cost you 54 grand. So when you weigh up the saving of $449 versus 54 grand to become a great songwriter, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Henning learned all this stuff at Berklee anyway. You can get that a little bit cheaper on Berklee online, but that's still going to set you back 13 grand. So when you compare those two numbers against the 449 as the full rate, I mean, that's incredible value. You're getting over 50 hours of incredible tuition from Henning and Rafa. Those guys have been there, done it, and now they want to share it with you. This course also is incredibly stylistically diverse. It's not just a rock writing course. It's not a metal writing course. It's everything. You're going to learn classic rock. You're going to learn metal. You're going to learn Disney songs. Everything is laid out on piano and guitar, but obviously all these principles you can carry forward to other instruments. If you're a drummer or a lyricist or a vocalist, there's something in this course that you can learn from and bring to the table in your own songwriting journey.
Oh, you gotta feel it. It's time to shake, it's time to roll, 'cause
Of course, AC/DC didn't care. You shouldn't care. But it's all major
around power chords.
It's all major. It's actually all major chords. And it's all based on 1, 4, and 5. And definitely derivative of blues. I'm sorry, but that is, if that doesn't touch you right in the guy's ear right there, then you have no ear. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Moving on, sorry.
Another interesting observation is the relationship between chords and melody here. We've basically only got chord notes in the melody.
If you wanted melodies with a more functional approach in the chorus, for example. But let's talk about that flat 2, which we have.
Through the course, they share examples of either songs they've written in these styles or they actually work on camera and create something in these styles. So a lot of the stuff you're going to hear is music that they have composed previously because, like I said, these guys have been there, they've done it, and they've written a lot of songs. So you're going to see how they've used these principles in their own careers to shape the songs that they've released. To me, I think one of the biggest selling points of this course is that it arms you with the ability to always write. Now, I've been there, and I'm pretty sure you've been there as well, where you've been writing a song and you can't work out where to go next. We call it writer's block, and it's a dreaded wall that we all come up against at some point. This can come in a multitude of formats. This can either just be finding inspiration to start a song, or even, you've got a riff or a chord progression and you just don't know where to go from there. This course will arm you with all the tips, tricks, and knowledge you need to basically break through that ceiling and not suffer with writer's block again. I personally am going to start working through this course right away myself. I've skimmed over it, but now I'm going to dive headfirst in as well because I'm fed up of having writer's block and I'm fed up of feeling stuck with my own creativeness.
Give yourself some assignments. Okay, so challenge yourself to do a specific thing. This is what I am forced to do when I come to Henning's and I'm asked to kind of, for example, remember Henning when we presented the baritone guitar?
Yeah.
So I had a clear challenge. I was given a guitar. My job was to kind of the tuning is different, right? So the tuning in itself is the same, but it's just the fourth down. And suddenly you have got a whole new world in front of you when playing the guitar.
Time flying by, thoughts are trapped inside a black hole. No sleep tonight, rest till everything is set in stone.
If you're a guitar player, you'll know especially what I mean, because you've probably got a hard drive full of unfinished riffs. Don't lie by saying you don't, because you know you do. We all do. I have a hard drive, and even my phone's voice notes are full of riffs and song ideas that I just can't finish. So I'm going to start finishing some of those myself with this course.
It works. Cool. It is the same idea. All of a sudden, you reduce the complexity of the riff. Then you have the ability to take it easier into different chords.
The course will also teach you how to start from different starting points. So whether you've got a drum groove in your head, a chord progression, or even just a really cool vocal hook, this course will teach you how to craft songs and build songs around those pre-existing ideas. To work for this course, you don't actually need any prior knowledge either. So it does help to play an instrument because the course is really aimed at guitar players and piano players, but don't let that put you off. If you're a singer and you don't play any instruments, that's fine, because this course will teach you about vocal melodies, how to sing in line with certain instruments and how to find melodies inside chord progressions. It will teach you about lyric writing, vocal meter, rhyme schemes, all those type of things that a great singer and lyricist will need. There's so much in this course for everyone, and I really think Henning and Rafael have delivered the goods here. The section where they interview different songwriters is really useful too, because you also get their insight on how they approach songwriting. So there it is, the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting. I think Henning and Rafa have done an incredible job on this course, and I'm going to go away now and I'm going to start working through my 50 hours of this course because I want to write better songs and I want to be more creative with the stuff that I work on. And I'm guessing you guys are probably going to be doing the same. So if you do choose to purchase this course, it would help me greatly if you use the link down below in the description. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm not getting paid for this video. Henning is a really good friend of mine. I'm doing this video for him to help him promote this course. But I do get a small affiliate payment, which is no extra cost to you guys if you do use that link in the description. So if you do choose to buy this course and you choose to use my link, it really does help me as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you've taken this course, let me know what you've learned and how you've gotten on with it. Thank you guys for watching. Down below in the comments, let me know your thoughts on the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching.